I was just sitting here thinking about about how my life went from from El Paso, Texas. Man, I was responsible for millions and millions of dollars worth of equipment, in the service. And the funny thing about it, I kind of ran away from home to go to the service. I'm the last one, the baby of the family, and I kind of felt trapped. Me and Dad didn't get along too good, but he's a hard guy. He's a hard guy, man. He's a mason. Man, made of stone. Me and him, before he died of prostate cancer, me and him rode the same bike I rode from El Paso, Texas, all the way to Springfield. I couldn't make it no further than Springfield because I was tired of looking at that road. I left El Paso with a Hemi Cooter and a 1000 Kawasaki. My father had the first 900 came out, the brown and bumblebee tank, and he jumped off of a 750 Honda into those. They used to ride years ago, and that bike was killing people. From that 900 ran then, and my life thing was 30 years of drug use, and I got on the way home. Now this is the trip out of the service from something that I knew for years, as a routine, structure, responsibility, sending money home and stuff like that. Things that a pretty young guy have every opportunity in the world to do whatever he wanted to do after the service. Got out on an honorable discharge. I could have went back into missiles, nuclear missiles. We got some around here. You just, you don't know where they are. But or police force, anything. Now my trip home was I couldn't get no further than Springfield. My father, my two brothers, all of us ride bikes. We were like the ducklets of. We stayed in Chicago on Stewart Street, 112th and Stewart. We had a motorhome in the 70s. We went to Disneyland and Disney World. My father was a hard man. He was a mason. He was a hell of a man. Yeah, but we we all rode and stuff. So my trip home, I met my brothers, and you know how you meet your family, and then later on you meet your brothers, and find out what they doing. Well, my brother introduced me to something they call freebasing, and from that night on and off for 30 years, I've been everywhere. I've been in situations where you put out in that brutal cold that Chicago got right now, because you run out of dope or whatever, or you see whole families incest. Like they'll do anything with their daughters or kids or whatever for a hit. It was really pathetic, and I always had to pull motors and trans and stuff and stay in old garages with antifreeze, and I remember one day my brother was going to the parts store, and I was taking the gas tank down, and the gas came down, and if I wouldn't have pulled the drop light, I would have been dead. And we work in the winter time and stuff, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I think the secret to curing drug use is let it run its course. Don't let it run its course and stuff. I've been all the way from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Me and a guy, he was a Klans member. We run away. My Corvette sitting out in the snow, red. I mean, just no. It's so cold it won't even stick to the car. And we call ourselves going to run right and get high and come back. And it was so cold. and we were so hungry. I split a sandwich with him, man. I'm telling you, just like we used to do in the war. It wasn't no color, but anyway, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was an experience that people. I showed people not to be like me because I'm. Oh man, don't be like me when I was Chicago safe. And Phoenix safe because I learned my lesson. But wow, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Let it run its course. Thank you.